The moment we landed in Costa Rica, it hit me. This trip wasn't just about seeing somewhere new, it was about slowing down and trusting that I don't always have to be doing, fixing, achieving. Sometimes growth just looks like being. After a long day of travel, we had our first dinner here. It was simple, cozy, and grounding. And then we enjoyed the sunset. And that's when I realized that there's nothing to do with a moment this beautiful. You just have to let yourself be fully in it. No pressure, no productivity, just presence. The next few days were intentionally slow, which, if I'm being honest, is sometimes the hardest thing for me. I'm wired to fill every moment, every silence, but today was about trusting that rest is actually productive too, and that slowing down doesn't mean you're falling behind. It means that you're finally catching up to yourself. So every single morning I've been trying to make it a habit to do yoga, and I find that I get into like a meditative state and I feel way more like myself after. I highly recommend adding yoga to your morning routine if you haven't already. I stopped drinking coffee a while ago because it started triggering my anxiety, but not randomly. It was always tied to work, that constant background pressure, deadlines, expectations, the need to perform. But here, away from all of that, I let myself have a cup again. The house we're staying at is located in Diamante Eco Park, which is so cool. We're at the top of the hill, right towards where you go to do the Superman ziplining. And we're literally just like on a dead-end road. So we're gonna go on a little walk this morning and see if we can spot any more animals. Fingers crossed we see a sloth. We've already seen 2 different types of monkeys down by the beach. We've seen the monkeys with like the white face. They're so cute. And then we've also seen howler monkeys, and those ones are just fully black. Apparently they're a little bit more dangerous. They were like up in the trees and they weren't coming close to us, but anyway, it was so cool seeing all the monkeys in the wild. I didn't expect to see them like right away. We literally saw them day 2 going down to the beach. So we're gonna keep our eye out for some sloths and some other animals. We asked our host like if there's any animals that we should be worried about, and she said the only thing that is really dangerous in the area are snakes. And then she also said scorpions are a dime a dozen. So we have been keeping an eye out for that. We found one in the house last night, which was kind of crazy, but it was super tiny. So we just picked it up and like scooped it up in a broom thing and put it outside because we didn't want to kill it. Oh, first animal spotting is an iguana. There's so many. They literally will go in our like eavesdrops in the roof and just tan. But this guy's just standing on a rock. First animal spotting. We didn't end up seeing any sloths or any animals at all. We saw a few birds, but we did have a nice walk. Rest doesn't just include doing nothing. It's also about indulging in your favorite activities and hobbies that fill your cup, which for me looks like completely getting wrapped up in a good book while sipping on a hot drink. I would love to know in the comments down below what it looks like for you. Even on vacation, I still love to do my skincare and a bit of light makeup. Not because I have to or I feel like I need to, but because it feels like an act of self-care. That's another reason why I always make sure to bring a yoga mat with me on vacation or trips, because doing yoga is also a form of self-care for me. While I do my makeup and skincare, I usually listen to a podcast, and I've been going back and forth between a podcast called The Psychology of Your 20s and We Can Do Hard Things. Both feel like a therapy session and a warm hug at the same time. I highly recommend checking both of them out if you haven't. They remind me that everything I'm going through is normal and that I'm not alone in figuring it all out. And I think those are both such important reminders, especially during our 20s. The rest of the day was a continuation of rest and self-care. All of you would be so proud I didn't indulge in any sort of productive activity. I simply enjoyed the views, was watching some iguanas in the garden, decided to play some cornhole with Brennan, which, to my surprise, and I'm sure yours too, I actually lost. But that's okay. We are humble. And we won best 2 out of 3. And then, of course, we had to get back into our favorite book. And I even indulged in tanning in the sun. Self-care and rest are so important, and they're definitely something that shouldn't be prioritized just while on vacation. So this is your reminder to fill your cup, especially before you start work. Highly recommend doing it in the morning because this is so important to prevent burnout, and this is honestly a reminder as much to myself as it is to you. Now, after many days filled with rest, today is a day that will be filled with adventure. We are going to be going ziplining and exploring Diamante Eco Park.
No.
Just finished ziplining. It was absolutely insane. You end here where you have to go across this crocodile bridge and you are locked in, but it is kind of like slates to make it more nerve-wracking. And there's some little crocodile babies over here, but the bigger guys were right
above us, which was crazy, but highly recommend the ziplining. It was so exhilarating. I'm afraid of heights and I still did it, but one person before us got stuck, so we had to wait for 8 minutes for them to get him, and then they put extra weight on us so that we made sure that we made it all the way down, because there was a really strong wind that came out of nowhere. It wasn't there earlier, so that's why he got stuck, because the wind was blowing him back. But now we're just gonna look at all the animals. Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. There's like a crocodile right here. Guys, I also feel really bad that they're just in this little water when they're used to having rivers. I hope it's because they were saved. Deer. Oh, this guy wants some. Oh, he's gonna dip me. Okay. We're gonna go horseback riding now, and it's only 40 USD per person, and it's for an hour. Half of it is on the beach, and then the other half is in the jungle. So we gotta go though, because we have an appointment. So we're gonna head there now. When we got the rental car, we upgraded to this larger Ford, which is so brand new. It doesn't even have license plates. It literally had less than 5,000 kilometers. Obsessed. Land Rover? We also got a Toyota Land Cruiser, so there's 8 of us, so we need a lot of space. Also, you'll see how steep the road is up to this house. You can't even really tell. I feel like the camera is not doing it justice, but I'll show you how steep the drive up to the house is. It's crazy. You guys will just have to believe me, it's a lot steeper than it looks. And it just keeps going. Literally, we're still going downhill right now.
Yeah.
We're at this magical looking tree that looks like it's from some sort of like book. Oh my god, I'm getting splashed. We're doing a little river crossing to the beach. Guys, big day. We're headed off to do a catamaran tour. I already have this really terrible burn. I'm pretty sure you can kind of see it. That goes across my chest, and then it's also like half my stomach from my belly button up is all burnt. So I need to put some sunscreen on that and even out the tan, but I also don't want my scalp to burn, so we got the hat. But yeah, we're gonna do an extremely long catamaran, so we have to drink lots of water so we don't dehydrate. We're literally getting on this at 12:40 and we're not coming back until 6 p.m. So it's like a snorkeling catamaran cruise, also with like the sunset tour. So they're gonna drop us back off at the beach. Thankfully, it's at the beach right below us, so we won't have to drive that far. It's only a 5-minute drive. Stay tuned for tons of views. We're not really sure how we're all gonna fit on the boat. They told us there would only be 50 people, but it's looking closer like 80. Stay tuned, guys.